Ordnance Factories Board, consisting of the Indian Ordnance Factories, is an industrial organization, functioning under the Department of Defence Production of Ministry of Defence, Government of India. It is engaged in research, development, production, testing, marketing and logistics of a comprehensive product range in the areas of land, air and sea systems. OFB comprises 41 ordnance factories, 9 training institutes, 3 regional marketing centres and 4 regional controllerates of safety, which are spread all across the country. OFB is the world's largest government-operated production organisation, and the oldest organisation run by the Government of India. It has a total workforce of about 164,000. It is often called the fourth arm of defence, and the force behind the armed forces of India. It is amongst the top 50 defence equipment manufacturers in the world. Its total sales were $2.7 billion in 2011 December. Every year, March 18 is celebrated as the Ordnance Factories Day in India. History, beginning. The history and development of the Indian Ordnance Factories is directly linked with the British reign in India. The East India Company considered military hardware to be a vital element for securing their economic interest in India and increasing their political power. In 1775, the British authorities accepted the establishment of the Board of Ordnance at Fort William, Calcutta. This marks the official beginning of the Army Ordnance in India. In 1787, a gunpowder factory was established at Gunpowder. It began production in 1791, and the site was later used as a rifle factory, beginning in 1904. In 1801, Gun Carriage Agency was established at Kosipur, Calcutta, and production began on March 18, 1802. This is the oldest ordnance factory in India still in existence. Growth. The growth of the Ordnance Factories Board leading to its present setup has been continuous but sporadic. There were 18 ordnance factories before India became independent in 1947 and 23 factories have been established after independence, mostly in the wake of defence preparedness imperatives brought about by the 3 major wars fought by the Indian Armed Forces. Main events: 1801, establishment of Gun Carriage Agency at Kosipur, Kolkata. 1802, production begins at Kosipur on March 18, 1906. The administration of Indian Ordnance Factories comes under a separate charge as IG of Ordnance Factories. 1933, charged to Director of Ordnance Factories. 1948, placed under direct control of Ministry of Defence. 1962, Department of Defence Production was set up at Ministry of Defence. 1979, Ordnance Factories Board is established on April 2. Infrastructure and leadership. Headquarters Armored Vehicles Headquarters, Chennai, Ordnance Equipment Factories Headquarters, Kanpur, Ordnance Factory Cell, New Delhi, Ordnance Factory Cell, Mumbai, Ordnance Factories Recruitment Board, Nagpur. Apex Board The Apex Board is headed by the Director General of Ordnance Factories, who acts as the chairman of the board and consists of 9 other members, who each hold the rank of additional DGOF. Ordnance factories are divided into 5 operating divisions, depending upon the type of the main products technologies employed. These are, ammunition and explosives, weapons, vehicles and equipment, materials and components, armored vehicles, ordnance equipment group of factories. Each of the above group of factories is headed by a member additional DGOF. The 4 remaining members are responsible for staff functions, viz. Personnel, finance, planning and material management, technical services, and they operate from Kolkata. Ordnance factories Each ordnance factory is headed by a general manager who is in the rank of additional secretary to Government of India. Training institutes National Academy of Defence Production, Nagpur, Ordnance Factories Institute of Learning Ambajari, Nagpur, Ordnance Factories Institute of Learning Ambernath, Mumbai, Ordnance Factories Institute of Learning Avadi, Chennai, Ordnance Factories Institute of Learning Dehradun, Ordnance Factories Institute of Learning Ishapur, Kolkata, Ordnance Factories Institute of Learning Kamaria, Jabalpur, Ordnance Factories Institute of Learning, Kanpur, Ordnance Factories Institute of Learning, MEDAC, each OFIL is headed by a principal director, and NADP by a senior principal director. NADP provides training to Group A officers, whilst the other 8 institutes impart training to Group B and Group C employees of the Ordnance Factories. Regional Marketing Centres Regional Marketing Centre, Avadi, Chennai, Regional Marketing Centre, Delhi, Regional Marketing Centre, Pune. Each regional marketing centre is headed by a regional director. Regional Controllerates of Safety Regional Controllerate of Safety Ambajari, Nagpur, Regional Controllerate of Safety Avadi, Chennai, Regional Controllerate of Safety, Kanpur, Regional Controllerate of Safety, Pune. Each regional controllerate of safety is headed by a regional controller of safety. Indian Ordnance Factories Service. The Indian Ordnance Factories Service is a civil service of the Government of India. IOFS officers are gazetted defence civilian officers under the Ministry of Defence. IOFS is a multidisciplinary composite cadre consisting of technical, engineers, technologists and non-technical administrative. Technical posts comprise about 87% of the total cadre. The doctors serving an OFB belong to a separate service known as the Indian Ordnance Factories Health Service. IOFHS officers are responsible for the maintenance of health of the employees, and the hospitals of OFB. They report directly to the IOFS officers. IOFS and IOFHS are the only 2 civil services under the Department of Defence Production. Recruitment. The recruitment in the Indian Ordnance Factories as a Group A officer is done by the Union Public Service Commission based on the performance in the rigorous and prestigious Engineering Services Examination and the Civil Services Examination. Engineering posts are filled through the Engineering Services Examination, while technologists are selected through interviews by UPSC. Posts in the non-technical streams are filled through the Civil Services Examination. IOFS is the only cadre in which candidates are selected by all 4 means, CSE, ESE, interviews and promotions. IOFHS officers are selected through the Combined Medical Services Examination, conducted by UPSC. All appointments to the Group A civil services are made by the President of India. Hierarchy. Products. The type of ordnance material produced is very diverse, ranging from various small arms to missiles, rockets, bombs, grenades, military vehicles, armored vehicles, chemicals, optical devices, parachutes, mortars, artillery pieces plus all associated ammunition, propellants, explosives and fuses. Products available to civilians. Civilians are required to hold arms license in order to buy firearms in India. The following products of the Indian Ordnance Factories Board are available for civilians. Arms, IOF.22 revolver, IOF.32 revolver. IOF.32 revolver Nurpeak, IOF.32 pistol Ashani, IOF.22 sporting rifle, IOF.315 sporting rifle, IOF.30-06 sporting rifle. Ammunition. Cartridge rimfire .22 inches ball, cartridge SA.32 revolver, cartridge SA.315, and 30-06 ball, cartridge SA-12 bore 70 mm, cartridge SA-12 bore 65 mm special. Products not available to civilians. These products are exclusively manufactured for use by the armed forces and are not sold to the civilians. Customers. Armed Forces. The prime customers of Indian Ordnance Factories are the Indian Armed Forces viz. Indian Army, Indian Navy, Indian Coast Guard and Indian Air Force. Apart from supplying armaments to the armed forces, ordnance factories also meet the requirements of other customers viz. The Central Armed Police Forces, State Armed Police Forces, Paramilitary Forces of India and the Special Forces of India in respect of arms, ammunition, clothing, bulletproof vehicles, mine-protected vehicles etc. Civil trade. Customers are in the civil sector, central state government organizations and departments such as Indian Railways, Indian Space Research Organization, Defense Research and Development Organization, Liquid Propulsion Systems Center, Aeronautical Development Agency, Department of Telecommunications, and state electricity boards. Public sector undertakings in India such as HMT Limited, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, Bharat Dynamics Limited, private companies and individuals etc. who purchase industrial chemicals, explosives, arms, ammunition, brass ingots, aluminium alloy products for aircraft, steel castings and forgings, vehicles, clothing and leather goods, cables and optoelectronic instruments. Exports arms and ammunition, weapon spares, chemicals and explosives, parachutes, leather and clothing items are exported to more than 30 countries worldwide. Asia, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Vietnam, Nepal, Singapore, Europe, Germany, Belgium, Cyprus, Greece, Turkey, Russia, Sweden, France, Switzerland, UK, Middle East, Oman, Egypt, Israel, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Africa, Kenya, Botswana, Nigeria, North and Latin America, USA, Canada, Brazil, Chile, Suriname. Criticism: despite of highly skilled manpower, latest technologies and huge investments, the ordnance factories and their management have often been criticized for their inefficiency, delay in supplies, obsolete and substandard products of much higher costs than those manufactured by their foreign competitors, corruption at all levels including top management and a small volume of exports. The ministerial and bureaucratic hassles, lack of decision-making and accountability of the people concerned are often blamed. To counter the above, talks were held to privatize the ordnance factories after witnessing the turnaround of other Indian companies that were converted into PSUs. The Ministry of Defence has always ruled out such a possibility since the ordnance factories are the backbone of the Indian Armed Forces and should be controlled solely by the Government of India. Efforts are being made by the ordnance factories to run them at their full capacities, employ and train skilled manpower, efficient usage of the available resources, update and induct new products, provide more sophisticated products, increase and diversify product categories, supply them to the forces on time, stringent quality assurance, JV with foreign and other domestic manufacturers and to increase their overseas presence and exports. References